Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to welcome everyone to our second annual Sonoma County CareerFest. Thank you so much for joining us. We're really excited to have you. This is the Job Search 101 Resources to Help You Get Hired workshop. I am Tracy Batchelder. I'm the College and Career Counselor at Santa Rosa High School. So I just want to remind all the viewers that all of these sessions are being recorded. They will be posted to the CTE Foundation website. I'll put that link in the chat during the workshop. They'll probably be posted by the end of the week. So along with recordings from last year's CareerFest event. So we encourage you to go and look at all of the different workshops and panels. Viewers are welcome to ask questions via the Q&A feature. We have disabled the chat, so just ask questions through Q&A, and we'll address the questions at the end of the workshop. And like I said, I'll be putting links in the chat that Evelin Sustaita, our workshop presenter, has given us that are part of her presentation. So like I said, Evelin Sustaita is our workshop presenter. She is with JobLink. She graduated from Santa Rosa High School in 2012 and then went to the SRJC, where she graduated in 2015. And then she transferred to Sonoma State University and graduated in 2017 with a bachelor's in Chicanx, Latinx Studies, and Spanish. Like I said, she currently works with JobLink as a training coordinator, and she connects job seekers to resources and jobs in Sonoma County. So Evelin, welcome, and thank you for being here, and I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Tracy. Hi, everyone. So yes, my name is Evelin and I work for JobLink. I am the training coordinator. So I'm responsible for doing these presentations, doing JobLink overviews. We have a whole team that I'll introduce you to in one of the slides in the presentation. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started and share my screen. So as Tracy mentioned, today we're just going to go over some resources available to you guys through JobLink to help you get hired. I do understand that our audience varies in age. So some of you may be in 9th grade, while some of you are seniors and are probably either thinking about your next step, whether you already have a job or you want to change your job, if you're going to go to school. So I understand you guys are probably in different stages right now, but we will go over different resources available to you no matter where you're at right now. So I just wanted to start off a little bit talking about what employers are looking for. So a few of the main points that we see here with the employers. So part of JobLink, we do have close relationships with employers around Sonoma County. They send us their job openings. And so we have really close relationships with some of them. And what they share with us is that they're looking for people that can communicate well, can have good customer service, and are able to work in a team. And that's probably one of the most important things that you can have is be able to work in a team. There are jobs where you may have to maybe not work in a team, but for the most part, most jobs, you have a team that you work with and that you report to. So these are three of the most common things that employers are looking for. And these are all things that you can work on now that you're in high school. These are things that you can build up and add on your resume if you participate in extracurricular activities. So for example, ways that you can be prepared for a job are volunteer options. I know you probably hear that a lot from your teachers or your counselors, but volunteering is one of the best ways to be able to get those skills if you're not able to work at the moment. And there's different places around the county that you can volunteer at. Some of the more common ones are food banks, and you can work on those 3 points that we mentioned earlier. Volunteering, you're talking to people, you're providing a service, even if it is as a volunteer option, and you're working in a team, right? Like there's an assembly line, there's putting things together, handing the bags out. So these are all skills that you can get for just volunteering. Another way is, the obvious way would be employment, right? If you have any experience in working, if you're able to, if you are doing like work experience, those skills that you get at the job, you can always use them for any other job if you do decide to move to a different job at any point in time. Club participation, believe it or not, is another way that you're able to get these skills while you're in high school. So whether you're the secretary for the club or the treasurer, or you're the lead of it, or you started it. So there's different, and I know all the high schools have numerous amounts of clubs. So there's opportunities in club participation to get those skills as well. Being in sports, I'm sure a lot of you participate in sports. So whether you're the team captain, or you're another important part of the team, you collaborate with each other. So being in sports is a good way to get those skills as well. And any other kind of leadership roles on campus, whether you participate in student government, or you're working in the news group doing the announcements in the morning, or in the office. So there's different ways that you can prepare yourself for a job right now while you're in high school. And so I mentioned that I was going to introduce you to our team. So this is our team here at Sonoma County JobLink. We have our one-step operator, who's our supervisor, Lydia, and she is responsible for our team and for the program and for just the everyday of our resource center here in Santa Rosa. We have 4 JobLink navigators. So these are the people that you would contact directly to access any of our services. And they're all located in different parts of the county. So we do have satellite locations. So we have Yaxine, we have Blanca, we have Nancy, and we have Jocelyn. And they're all our navigators. And then there's me, the training coordinator. And so this is our team. And I'll go briefly into where each one is. I did mention that we have satellite locations. So we don't just have our resource center here in Santa Rosa. We have satellite locations. So we're in Petaluma, Guerneville, Healdsburg, Sonoma, and I'm missing one. I think that's it actually. So we're in different parts of Sonoma County. So if you're not able to come to the resource center here to talk to the main navigator here, we have them go out in the county as well. So some of our basic services here at JobLink that we can help you with are registering for CalJobs. CalJobs is a statewide website that we use for job search. So there's different types of websites, right? Like Indeed, there's like ZipRecruiter. I don't know if you've heard of any of these websites, but these are all websites that you can go to if you're job searching. We use CalJobs, so we assist with that. We also have a computer lab here in our resource center that is open to anyone that is looking to work on their resume or is doing any kind of job search or anything related to your job search. Our computer lab is open Monday through Friday. We also offer workshops. Due to the pandemic, we had put a halt on our workshops because they were being done in person. And then due to staff shortages, we didn't have anyone doing workshops. So we're starting those back up again. So hopefully within the next couple months, we'll be having workshops. And some of the workshops that we offer are job search, career search workshops, how to use Zoom for people that may not know how to use Zoom. There's resume review workshops as well. And then we also do resume reviews. So a really big important part of job searching is having your resume. And your resume is just, it's a document where you can have all of your skills on there. You can have all your work experience or your volunteer experience on there. And you can adjust it and, tweak it to fit whatever job it is that you're looking for. So we do offer a resume review. You can come and see one of our navigators, or we also have employment and training counselors that can help with the resume review as well, a little bit more one-on-one. Or if you're just starting from scratch and don't know what to put on there or where to start, our navigators or our employment and training counselors can help with that as well. And another part of JobLink is our partners. So JobLink is not just the team that I showed you earlier. We are actually made up of 17 plus partners around Sonoma County. So these are other organizations around the county that we work with to be able to provide services that maybe we can't do it in-house. And so these are just a few of the partners that we work with. Like I mentioned, we have about 17 to 18 partners. So we work with California Human Development, Petaluma Adult School, Goodwill, Department of Rehabilitation and EDD, and the Sonoma County Adult Education offices as well. And the reason why I wanted to highlight these ones in particular are because they all have different resources that are available to you guys. So for example, California Human Development has programs available to any individuals who are either farm workers themselves or dependents of farm workers. So if your parents at any point worked in the fields, you may qualify for some of their services, and they offer funding to pay for classes. If you need funding for that. They also help with employment. So we actually worked with them to have 2 youth from Cloverdale get jobs. So we were working with these 2 young girls from Cloverdale, and they wanted office jobs, and they had some experience in the office setting. And so we referred them to, we connected them with California Human Development, and they were able to get placed in an office job. I believe they ended up connecting them with State Farm, an insurance company. And so within a month or so, they were already working. So that's just some of the stories of some of the clients that we've helped. And both of these girls were 17. So they were still in high school as well. And so those are just some of the services that California Human Development offers. We have Goodwill as well, and they have, right now they have some certificate programs happening that they're offering for free. So if you wanted to get into social media or anything like that, they are offering a social media workshop. And they also have vouchers for their stores to buy interview ready or work ready attire. So if that's something that you needed assistance with, they have those resources available to you. Or you can come see one of our navigators and they can connect you with Goodwill as well. And then EDD, they're an in-house partner. So we have EDD in our resource center for unemployment purposes and stuff like that. So that's just some of the partners that we work with. And like I said, we have about 17 or 18 more partners. And you hear me talking about connecting with the navigator. And so we are accessible through many different avenues. We have online through book an appointment, so you can scan the QR code and schedule an appointment with one of our navigators at any of their locations on the days that they're there. You can walk in as well, so you can either walk in into the resource center here in Santa Rosa, or you can walk in to the satellite locations, or you can give us a call and we can help you over the phone as well. So we're available and accessible through all of these avenues. And book an appointment, you can also select the option to either talk to one of the navigators over the phone, or if you wanted to do a video, a Zoom appointment, that's also an option as well with our navigators. And then you also hear me talking a lot about our satellite locations. So our main center is here in Santa Rosa on Capricorn Way, but we also are in West County and Guerneville on Mondays and Wednesdays. We are at the COT Center in Petaluma. It's the building like right next to In-N-Out. And so we have Nancy there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then we have, we're in Corazon Healdsburg. If you're in the Healdsburg area, we're there on Thursdays from 1 to 4. And then on Fridays, we're in La Luz Center in Sonoma and in Cloverdale. And we are looking to expand. So we are looking to be at other locations. So we will announce that when we do, when we finalize that. So we are looking to expand and be in other places and be more accessible throughout the county. And another cool resource that we offer is called Hot Jobs. And so this is basically like a newsletter that goes out to you when you register. And it has all of the jobs available, or the job openings that we get from employers, the employers that we work with. And so throughout the week, we get a ton of job openings. And one thing that we did, since we were working with a lot of the youth in Cloverdale, we started asking the employers to flag those jobs that are youth friendly, so the ones that are hiring 16 and over. So some of the jobs will say on there that you know, they'll employ youth. And so all you have to do is just scan the QR code, put in your name and your email. And every Monday this goes out. So you'll get an email every Monday, and it'll just have all of the new jobs that we have received that week from different, there's all kinds of jobs on there. There's entry level, there's professional jobs, career jobs. So it has quite the variety. So this is another cool resource to kind of keep in mind, like what kind of jobs are out there, like what places are hiring. And we are pretty active on social media as well. So this is where we'll be announcing, like when we start to expand to other places, this is where we're going to be putting it out there. So if you guys are on social media, we highly encourage that you like our page and just be up to date with what we're doing, what we're providing. We put on here all of our flyers, all of the workshops that we start to do will be on here as well. And so that's just some of the resources that are available to you through JobLink, the JobLink Resource Center here in Santa Rosa. I'm going to be talking about some of the youth programs that we have as well in the next following slides. We do have a coordinator who does that. Her name is Lillian. And so I'm just going to be sharing some of that information to you guys as well. So like I mentioned, JobLink has a couple youth programs that are available to you guys. We do partner with SAY and the Conservation Corps. So that's where those are the organizations that we work with for our youth programs. So we offer year-round support. The first program is the My Pathway program. And through this program, you have access to summer employment opportunities. So if you're looking to work during the summer, this would be a great program. And we also do Sonoma County, the Sonoma County Youth Ecology Corps. So the My Pathway programs serves youth from 14 to 24. And what they do is they do individual case management, so kind of like a one-on-one counseling. They do career awareness and exploration. They do work readiness, work experience opportunities are available to you all, and tutoring support as well. So if you needed any assistance in any of your classes, they have resources available for you for that. And some of the eligibility for the program is having either a barrier to employment or to education, be within the age range, so 14 to 24, the right to work documentation, and if you're male, be registered for the selective service. And eligibility is always like usually on a case-by-case basis. So if you're not sure if you meet the requirements, I just at the end we're gonna have their contact information for you guys. And so if either of these programs interest you, I highly encourage that you either send them an email or give them a call, and then if the eligibility is a little bit like if you're not sure if you qualify, I would just recommend that you give them a call and ask your questions. And so the My Pathway program is through SAY. Our other program is through the Sonoma County Youth Ecology Corps, and this is 8-week summer job programs. And this is for 18 to 24. So if you're a senior and you're looking for, a summer job outside, you like to be outside, this would be a great resource for you. You do outdoor work in a crew. There's work readiness training. There's career exploration. You get to learn about the environment. And then there's activities that you participate in as well for that. And so this is just a few pictures of the of some of the cohorts from the past that participated in this program. And then, so like I said, our My Pathway program is offered through SAY. So here's the phone number for them if you are interested, or you can give a call to one of our navigators and they can connect you as well. And then Lillian, who's the youth coordinator for JobLink, her contact information is there as well. So you have access to all of these through multiple avenues. So whether that's through our navigators, through the program itself, or the coordinator. And then if you're interested in the Ecology Corps program, the summer program, you can fill out the interest form, and Tracy can put in the link for that as well. So you just fill out this form with your information, and they can reach out to you, or their contact information is here as well. So you can give them a call if you're interested in the summer, the 8-week summer program as well. And those are just some of the resources that are available to you through JobLink. I'm open to questions now. If you have any questions, I believe Tracy's going to be monitoring that. So I'm going to go ahead and just pass it on to Tracy.
Okay, thank you so much. I actually do not see any questions in the Q&A, but I think it's just so great for students to know about JobLink as a local resource, since it really is kind of like that one-stop shop in a sense, for job searching. You give resume help, job interview skills, actually helping students find jobs. Again, I think it's a fantastic local resource, and one that really can connect our students to all the different organizations in our county that are out there to help students find employment. So thank you so much for for that information.
Yeah.
I didn't see any specific questions, but I'm just curious if you could just tell us a little bit more about the navigators and how long would they work with students, and how does that relationship go, and what exactly would they provide a student?
Yeah, so all of our staff, I forgot to mention, all of our staff is bilingual. We all speak English and Spanish, and if there's any other language, we do use a translation service. So no matter what your language is, you have access to all of our services. And our navigators work really close with the clients. So from the moment that you either give us a call or that you walk in, up until the very end, either with your job secured, or you're participating in the program that you're interested in, our navigators will work with you throughout the whole journey. So they'll be they'll contact you for follow-ups and see if there's if there's anything that they can help you with throughout the process. So our navigators are pretty involved from beginning to end.
Great. And all these resources are free to students?
Yes.
Or
Yes, all our resources are free. There's no cost to any of it. It's all free.
Great. Well, I think that's going to conclude our workshops, since we don't seem to have any other questions. But I really want to thank you, Evelin, for coming and sharing this information about JobLink. And also I want to thank Elizabeth Arntz of Sonoma County Office of Education. She's been behind the scenes on Zoom support. And I just want to remind attendees, and I'm really sorry about the background, but that's our announcements going on at our school. But I want to remind attendees of our next session. It's a career panel. It's public safety and public service careers, keeping Sonoma County strong. And that starts at 11:15 a.m.
There's a couple questions. I see two questions on here. So one is what our Instagram account is. I'm still working on trying to get us an Instagram account. Since I started here, that's probably one of the things that I have been advocating for us for. So we're still working on getting our own Instagram account. So right now we only have Facebook and Twitter. And since we are located in a county office, you can follow the county Instagram account. And from time to time, they'll post about our program. So you could follow the county Instagram account. I believe it's just Sonoma County Human Services. And so that's regarding Instagram. The other question was if we have any programs where high school students work with animals. Not that I can think of, but if you're interested in that, either our navigators or our employment and training counselors can look for either vet places or like rescue shelters for animals. And if you're interested in either working there or volunteering there, they can assist you with that. So I would just suggest that you contact one of our navigators and let them know what you're interested in. And that's kind of part of the process too. Our navigators will talk to you and ask you those questions of, is there anything that you're interested in? Is there, a field that you would like to know more about or learn more about? They ask those kinds of questions. So I just suggest that you talk to one of our navigators, and they will gladly find some opportunities for you, whether it's employment or volunteering.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for catching those questions. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you again for everyone, to everyone for coming. We really appreciate your participation, and hope that you'll join some of the other sessions. And again, you'll get links to the recordings if you registered. You'll get links to all the recordings on the CTE Foundation website. So thank you again to everyone, and Have a great day.